Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Arcadian, and this is our legendary survivalist build. We are officially full build. We have a few more levels that we need to get for a few more perks, but as for like armor and everything, like we're super OP without doing anything crazy OP, which is kind of awesome. So today we're gonna get through so much content. We're actually we're gonna basically be rushing through storylines like they're nothing. Um, so with that in mind, let me make sure of something here. Ooh, let's take that and empty that one out. Drop it down. Empty. Okay. One thing I did decide to do, instead of going the crossbow route, I think it's better off that we go a dragonbone bow. I was doing kind of some research, and the crossbow gives us the 50% stagger, which is nice, but I feel like we're going to get more damage off a crossbow. Let me see if I have... Or sorry, I feel like we're going to get more damage off of a dragonbone bow. That may be something that we look into in the future. I'm not sure if that's going to be done right now. Okay, so today we've got some work we're going to do. We are going to start sprinting through content like it's nothing. So we're going to start with we're going to finish off the Book of Love. This is fairly easy to do. We just need to run over, or we just need to cart over to Rifted, turn it into Denia Blue, turn in Tier 2, and then we'll move on our way to Tier 3.
Not much of a How did they expect
The reason we're doing this part first is because we're going to get all of our magic resist, our 80% magic, 83% magic resist. Right now, we are currently sitting at between these three pieces right here. So we've got 20% magic resistance, 23, so that's 43 plus 25. So that gives us 68%. And then the extra 15 that we get from finishing the Book of Love will allow us to have 83. 80 is your max. So then we'll have max damage reduction and max magic resist, which is where we want to be. In the last video, we fully enchanted our armor and our weapons to just show like how broken you can be as a character without actually breaking the game.
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go?
There are exploits that you can do that will allow you to be
Climb
like
and back.
even
We'll be
more
off.
overpowered. Like you can make it to where you get like 30,000
clear
damage in one hit
I'm
from
sure.
axe. But that's not necessary. You can still be a broken character without breaking the game. As for, so we are 330 in health, 312 in stamina, and 200 in magicka, which is more than enough for our purposes.
Be careful.
I will still be casting. Let's go ahead and make sure these are favorited. Okay, they are. I will still be casting Alteration between fights, even though we don't necessarily need it for the armor rating. We need the Alteration leveling so that we can get all the proper perks that we're looking for to get. So, talk to her.
Lady Mara bids you welcome. The god... You have... There is one... Take this symbol of Mara. She will guide you to the wandering souls
something?
of two whose love was so great.
Now we can go back to Whiterun.
So, this is...
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Back to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear this whole...
Okay, we're a little tired, a little bit peckish. That's fine. We'll go up here and sleep. Just to make sure where we're at, we are sitting at, so that's 3:30. Let's go ahead and take off all the armor real fast. That way we don't overexert any of these. Okay, 1 more point in health, and then 2 more points in stamina. So we're doing good. Yeah, the only crafting that we'll probably have to do here in the future is just upgrading if I decide to continue with crossbow or a bow. That's really the only crafting that we're going to have to do left. Other than that, it's pretty much everything we already got. So it should be pure content from here on out.
This is an...
Think I got it.
If you're
If it's
looking
work
for
you
a
need,
challenge, you come to
sure
the
thing.
right
It's
place.
yours for a day. Take a look.
We drink to our...
I'll show you to your room.
Today's come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about...
We'll sleep till tomorrow morning.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? People have forgotten humor, poetry, romance. I love
So some of you wonder why we went dragon bone armor. Well, first of all, it kind of fits the role play of the build. This guy is a survivalist, so he's going to kind of use what he finds to create what he wants. So for the longest time, we were using like Savior's Hide and for armor. So now that we are at the high enough level, we can go ahead and make dragon scale armor, which is it's made from materials that we pull off of dragons. So it kind of fits the whole role play of the build. Other than that, we were running fur armor as well as Forsworn armor for the look, but we were running the Forsworn armor for the look, but we also needed to still have a pair of fur armor with us because the warmth rating. Dragon scale armor has the maximum warmth rating for each of its pieces. So that therefore, instead of having 2 pieces of armor, we can now just stick with 1. So that's the reason why we went with dragon scale instead of, for example, like glass armor or something like that. I think glass armor still kind of does it, but I just like the thought of dragon scale because it fits the idea of living off of what we kill. So yeah, we are heading out to Kajuka's monument. That's where the first part of this 3rd tier of Book of Love is going to be. So we're going to go out there, we're going to talk to a spirit who is looking for her dead husband. Her dead husband is actually back over this way. I think you'll find him like oh, there he is right there. So we can't talk to him yet. We have to talk to her first. Not even worried about him, like he's just so... just not even worth the fight. There's a few of the random encounters that we'll have to clear out, but for the most part we can just avoid them. Told her just fell out of the air. So right up in front of us is a monument. We gotta talk to this lady right over here.
I'm finally traveling with someone who's
Gajukar's monument.
my last playthrough was a girl was trying to tackle an entire fort of them.
I've turned. Please help me look. He has. Are you? Come. He
Now we gotta go
must be
find
here
Fenrig.
somewhere.
Fenrig was that spirit that we saw back the other way. So my goal for this video today, I would like to get a good chunk, or I would like to complete the companion quest line. That's the main goal, is we're going to complete the companion quest line. Besides that, we are going to try to get a good chunk of the main quest done. So I'm expecting a 2-hour video today, just doing pure content. Like there's gonna be a lot of running back and forth, but the majority of this is gonna be pure content. So this will be a little fun little run today. The last couple videos have been very crafty, so I'm kind of fixing that in this video. Let's kill some mammoths, actually. We've got some grand soul gems that we can fill up. Let's grab these mammoths. Look how quickly we took down that mammoth to half health. And we survived a hit. Kill the... Like, look at that. So easy. Yeah, this game is basically easy mode from now on. This is ridiculous. Just to show you, we are at max difficulty, and if you want proof that we did not break the game. Like, check my last video. Like, all we did, we put on our chef's gear, which is 25. Like, look at this, 25. We didn't even overpower our alchemy gear, alchemy smithing gear. So 25 right here. All right, and then we used that to make smithing and enchanting potions to level up our gear. I wasn't even wearing my dragon scale necklace right there. Like, we could have probably killed both of those a lot easier if I would have been wearing the proper gear.
Rookie, we're expected to fight there tomorrow. If she's come this far from home, it must be important.
So you can see, like, we're not overpowered by any means. We are just... I mean, we are overpowered, but we did not break the game by any means. Where'd Frost go? He's not fighting anything, is he? Should be right here. Frost. That's alright. If once we, like, travel to anywhere, we'll be able to find him again. So yeah, we did not break the game. Like, we are severely overpowered, but we did nothing to break the game. So just to kind of show you. Once you are full build on Skyrim, there shouldn't be any reason why you have any problems. Now the next build, we will be able to become not quite this powerful, but we'll become able to deal with legendary difficulty with no crafting. The next build that I'm looking at doing is a, let's see here. Yeah, he filled it great, so we're good. The next build that I'm looking at doing is a, let's take him out first. Hey, Giant. So easy. And we can withstand the attacks. Like, that's the other thing. It's like, not only are we able to do all that damage, but we're tanky to boot. Whoa, that shouldn't still be there because we're no longer on the favorites on that. Bound weapons should no longer be on the favorites. We have to actually rework this. So, Iron Flesh is still going to be 1. Healing, we're going to make that 4. And then this will be 2. This will be 3. Wonder if you can... And then this will be 5. Let's see if we can... No, you can't. So you actually have to go and... This one's on left, this one's on right. Speech skill book. Might as well take the silver ingots. Don't need the Shrine of Zenithar. So the next build is going to be a Dremora Lord build, which is going to be nice and fun. 0 crafting in that build, none. So it will be like just pure leveling and pure content. Now, one thing that you do have to worry about is that there will be a lot of conjuration in that build, kind of like there was in this build. But conjuration will be a primary focus. We will be using bound weapons until we can get our gear, like we did with this one. But we'll be using like a bound battle axe, I think, is what we're going to be focusing on until we can get our higher powered weapons that we're looking to do. But that build, we will be taking conjuration all the way to level 100 and keeping it there. wonder if I actually think you can kill butterflies. Yep. And then just drop their wings. It's kind of busted. It's kind of nasty to do, but it's kind of funny too. While we're out here, I think there is. Let's see here. No, no, no. Fort Fellhammer. Where is that? Okay, it's up here south of Dawnstar. Okay. So we will go to Riften first, and then we'll cart to Dawnstar. Kind of wonder where Frost disappeared to. It's weird. I know we didn't hit him, so I know he didn't die. At least I hope he didn't die. We almost don't even really need him anymore. Like, our stamina is high enough that we're running for a very long time. And at least this way we can kind of clear through the random encounters. Because, I mean, we clear them fast enough that it's not even really a worry. Wizards fighting each other? Sure, why not? Oh, he hits. He hurts. Okay. I wasn't expecting to take so much damage. And the ice kind of slowed us down a lot. Holy snot, that hurt. Okay, yeah. Try not to hit. That did a lot of damage to us, considering all of our resistances. 15% magicka resistance shouldn't affect that much. One thing we are going to need to do is we're going to need to do the Shrine of Azura quest. So that we can get the Azura Star. The Azura Star will allow us to... It's a reusable soul gem, so that we will never be... Whoa. Hunter after the deer? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't see a red dot anywhere, so it's not at us. It'll give us a reusable soul gem so that we can fill it and then continuously keep our weapons charged. We don't have to worry about not running out of soul gems eventually.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Back to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
I've noticed that my my survival mode has been kind of glitchy kind of lately. Some trips on the cart will go and it'll, like, for example, like right here, we're hungry and we're tired. Last time we came to Riften, it didn't do that. So I don't know what's been going on with my survival mode lately. And it'll do that off and on depending on where I go. Like I went to Windhelm in a previous video and it did the same thing. It's like, I don't know what's going on. But
You're a stranger here too, huh?
hey, Bassianus finally
Never
made it.
seen Mjolnir. Mjolnir told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire,
If you've got the coin,
much to discuss.
sure thing. It's yours for. Let's sate that appetite.
Drink to those who have fallen. May their souls find their way to Sovngarde.
Poor guy's an
I'll
angry
show
drunk.
you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'll rest easy when we've driven every last Imperial pig back across the Gerald Mountains.
This
Divine. Oh, thank you. Divine's flesh was kind.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
That finishes
Lady
the
Mara
Book of
bids you
Love.
welcome to her. Your effort. Carry the blessings of Mara with you so the rest of the province may shine.
Now, with Agent of Mara, resist magic 15%, 20%, so 35. Plus 25, that makes 60%. And then, oh, that's the reason why that magic did so much damage to us, because we weren't wearing our dragon scale necklace.
Right.
And then with the 23%, that puts us at 83%. We are finished. Our magic resist is high enough now that we should have no problems throughout the rest of this playthrough. Next up, Fort Felwar. We're going to run up to Dawnstar, or we're going to cart up to Dawnstar. We're going to head in that direction. Our next point, oh, there's Frost. Our next point is going to be going into one-handed.
Back and we'll be off.
With that last point in one-handed, our one-handed damage will be at the maximum that it needs to be.
Here, this whole
With a 20%, it actually should put us pretty close to 600 damage per axe, which is huge. That is like insane amounts of damage. Pretty sure there's nothing in this game that should be able to like fight us.
Yes.
need a room? Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Need lots of food to keep us going. Oh, no, 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 I didn't mean to sell him back food. I want to buy food from him. He didn't have much anyway. That should get us peckish. Oh, and buy the room for the day.
I'm sorry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Till morning. I didn't grab any of my hot vegetable soups. I should have done that if I knew I was coming up
here. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay. That should get me well fed.
Yes, sir.
Should I take Frost with this? Like I said, I I think we don't really need to have Frost with us anymore. We've got enough stamina that we'll be able to run for a long time. And I think we can basically run at the same pace that Frost can. Really don't even need those anymore. Yeah. Be scared, cat. Some giants and mammoths up here. Grab the giant first. Over here, grab the mammoth. Gives us our one-handed up to where we need it. Main reason why I came up here because there is here. It might not be this one. No, it's not this one. That one's just north of Whiterun. So there is a giant camp just north of Whiterun that has a giant club sitting off to the side. Now, your player character can't equip the giant club. However, you can tell a follower to equip that giant club. And when you do, when they pick up the giant club, oh, whoa, what was that? So when you tell a follower to pick up that giant club, they can equip it, and it's so funny to watch because even though they're not a giant, if they hit something with the giant club, then it actually does the damage that a giant would do. So it is insane to watch. Just like, for example, you have the lady that we had, one of the first ladies that we had, if she picks up the giant Uthgard, if she picks up the giant club and comes in and starts attacking, it's so funny just seeing everything fly around. Yo, you guys are doing damage here. Silver hand. So we are still going to have to be fairly safe, because these guys are able to do damage. Even though, like, we destroy them with our attacks. Yeah, you better run. I'm coming for you. Boom. 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 Owie, hey. Watch where you're going with that fire. Okay. So help us warm up. And let's go in. Alright, there should be a Silverhand boss in here. Down there. That's a silver hand boss right there. He's running like a scaredy cat. Lots of iron in here, but we really don't need it anymore. Sure, we'll pick that. We'll pick up the skill books, give us faster level ups. Where's the plants at? Is it back outside? Apparently the plants are back outside. Oh, you gotta go up through there. That wasn't the silver hand boss. The silver hand boss should be in here.
Someone there.
Yep, there he is.
Time to end this little game.
He's got full Nordic carved armor too. We're gonna take that because it's my favorite armor set, and I want to put it on a. I want to put it on a mannequin. There's the Silverhand plans. Sure, why not? We'll take them. We can sell them. Not that we really need to. It'll probably just end up in a stash chest. We're not lacking on money. Like, we've still got 35,000 gold.
Bandits are worse than the vermin that infest.
All right, so clear. Oh, actually, we can rest in a bed. I want to see what this comes out to. Currently, our axes do 441. Why is that that low? What are we missing? Dragon scale ring. What ring did I have on? Did I have ring of here? I must have had ring of piercing on. Okay, so our axes do 527 damage. We rest for an hour. Get our perk point. Put that here. One-handed. Last perk that we needed to put in one-handed. Boom. Armsman level 5. Our weapons do twice as much damage. We are now 585 damage. That's insane, guys. That is so much damage. And then if we take our potion of one-handed, like, that takes that and puts that into, I mean, it's like 1,200 per axe. That's ridiculous. Just under 1,200 per axe. That is just straight craziness. $295. Why? What are we missing here? That must have been because the survival mode was like messing up. I don't know. coming at us. One hit, the Sabre Cat. We are just so strong. Ice Ray. Do next to nothing to us. Ice Rays used to be so scary. Now they do so little. What is this?
The pale reminds me of the
A broken steel battle axe? And it's also crazy because like our warmth is so high. So yeah, we're just now getting chilly. We've been in that cold since we left Fort Fellhammer. And we're coming out into the warm weather. We're starting to come out of the ice into the warm weather. It's Dragon's Reach ahead of us. Yeah, we're just so strong now. what I wanted to do. Got to be careful doing that because sometimes it will release the enchantments. You don't want to do that. I wanted to charge. Make sure those are fully charged. All right. Now, we get to go kill some hag ravens. I believe that's the next part. Probably should have slept for a couple hours, but it's okay. We can sleep up at the, at your master. While we're here, we're going to check the Fletcher, see what he's got.
Hello, friend. Take a look. Thank you very much for your business.
I've been running interference for you around here. Have you been bringing the... Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. The Silver Hand has been scouring the world. One group is hidden out in the rift. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
That's the next part. So not taking on the hag ravens yet. Right over here at Falder's Tooth. Let's sleep for a couple hours before we head on that way.
I've been tending to the warrior. I see everything.
We're gonna have to sleep over in Riften anyway. Let's go ahead and just do it there.
Spare a coin for a fellow Nord who's down on his luck.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables.
Need a ride? I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'll want to watch yourself in Riften. A lot of ways to get yourself in trouble in that town.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
while we're here, Riften is a huge place to get salt pile. So we're gonna grab a bunch of their uncooked food that's left in these barrels, as well as their salt pile, and that should hold us over food-wise for a long time, to be honest. So you can search all these barrels, get all the salt pile and the uncooked food. I'm looking for stuff like leg of goats and raw beef and stuff like that. Riften is extremely well known for.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the B and bar. The bunkhouse isn't.
Dinya, I was reading about missing. You look like you could use it. Rick, what do you say to some cheap meat?
Especially down here, there's lots of stuff you can get down here. All of this will be excellent for keeping our food stores up.
Glover Mallory told me a good deal. It was
They should have places to cook in here. Maybe not.
What are you doing that for?
I've actually never been in here before. That's actually kind of interesting. This is where all the beggars sleep. I always wondered where they slept in Riften. I just thought they hung out at their place over in the market. I've actually never been inside there before. I know there's a place to cook in here.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Oh, just need your cooking stand. Takes up a little bit of our inventory space, but now we won't have to worry about food for a long time. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, well, thank you. Rest for the evening.
If you've got... What can I get? Sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Come back and see us again. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I think today, this video, I'll probably do another video after this. So this will not be my only video today for League content. And then obviously I have, Skyrim content. And then obviously I have League content later on this afternoon. This video, we will attempt to complete the majority of the Companions Guild. And then the next video will be the majority of the main quest line. A good chunk of the main quest line. Not the majority. Something wants to fight over here. Probably a frostbite spider. Oh, it's a troll. Not even a threat chance. Not even a stone's chance.
Your belly like an old woman's purse. Never should have come here. Can't hide from me.
Oh. Take this all back to Riften and head back to Whiterun. And then we will be sent after the Glenmorey Coven. With our max magic resist, the Glenmorey Coven should be fairly easy.
ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady now.
Love the look. We are looking good. Get our 2 axes, and then we can run like this, and we just look awesome. We are death.
Need something?
I've been running interference for you. Have you been bringing another piece of glory? Good work, Shield Brother. And there is more work to be done, but I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
So lie with admission, or with omission, sorry. At least we now know that that is a safe chest.
Huh?
Get 3 hours.
Thank you for coming. Yes, youngling. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late.
Whiterun, the pride of Skyrim.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? The boy has a nugget of truth, but the reality is more complicated than that. It always is. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies, it seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. Good. Now move quick. Tallow. Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
Okay, so we are to go and take on the Glenmoral Coven. So, like I said before, and I said this when we first joined the Companions, I tend to believe that so when the Companions became werewolves, a sect of the Companions split off and saw it as an affront to Ysgramor and their true Nord belongings, or their true Nord background. So they decided to split off, and that is the reason why, and become the Silver Hand. Their main goal, the Silver Hand's main goal, is to destroy the werewolf companions. But they seem to be and that's also why they kind of see themselves, or they're kind of infatuated with the fragments of Luthrad, because they the Silver Hand considers themselves the true descendants of Ysgramor, not the companions who allowed themselves to become werewolves. That's just how I tend to see it. It kind of makes sense, and fits some of the lore that you know, or that you've heard. Is it quicker to go Falkreath, or is it quicker to... It's probably quicker to run as a werewolf. So we'll go out here where we're not seen. Just so that we're ready in case we see anything. I think that was just the elk. Yeah. Let's go beast form. Is that a farmer? Oh no, these are vampires. They cannot feed off of vampires, which is weird. How about the Thrall? Where'd she die at? I don't think I could feed off of her either. No. Yeah, in werewolf form, I can outrun pretty much any horse. The headless horseman. probably would have been faster from Falkreath. Now that I think about it, we would have already been there. We would have gone Falkreath and then went werewolf form. It's okay because south through this pass. Is this a hunter's cabin? It is, Hunter's Rest.
Over here.
Oh, come on. Okay. You can feed off that. This is the home of the Glenmoral Witches. To wait till we're no longer wolf. Put our dragon scale ring back on. Let's go in and clear out some witches. Like I said, these guys shouldn't pose too much of a threat. So little damage to us. Make sure you grab the witch heads as you kill them. Yeah, with your magic resist, or with our magic resist right now, these guys literally hit for nothing. For almost nothing. Like, look at that. So little damage. That's 2 heads. We're gonna go ahead and clear all of these ladies out.
Be careful!
Oh, get out of my way. Still got a few more witches we gotta clear. There's one open that way.
Despite the foul.
Like I said, we don't need the alteration. We don't need to use the alteration because we've already reached max. But we want to level up our alteration, so we might as well go ahead and put them on. Okay, I believe there's just the one more. Yep. Nope, we already did this one. There we go, it's this one. Go. That's all the Gledmaury witches. It gives me all of their heads. Now we can heal Cadillac of his werewolfism, of his lycanthropy. And we're gonna have to run all the way back. Since there's no cart over in Falkreath. Might actually be faster to run to Markarth. Let's put just north. Yeah. Put on the ring of piercing. Could have recasted that, but that's okay. There should be some bandits up here we can chomp down on. Oh, they hurt. Feed off of this one, get some health back. Up here, feed off of this one. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten a level up yet for our werewolf. Unless I missed one. Nope, not yet.
Damn bandits are worse.
We're back going to Markarth.
Past the ash wastes back home.
Which best way? Let's go north of the bandit camp. Maybe go over top. There we go. Oh, we gotta be careful in here. There's lots of guys in here we gotta worry about. This is Forsworn territory. Yep, nope. We're too weak for this. Don't die, don't die. Oh no. Stuck. Gotta watch out for the archers. Yep, like that. Just to be safe. Oh no, not good. just enough that the bear won't kill us.
You're not afraid you'll set fire to something?
We're close enough.
Leave me alone.
Moss helps us make one-handed potions. Juniper berries helps us make archery potions.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with my last night.
The Suff, you speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
If only they knew that I was a werewolf. They would come at me like none other. That'll give us lots of archery potions. While we're here, we might as well go ahead and grab these.
City of Markarth. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
See here. So all those that we picked up, and we missed a lot of juniper berries. Like I didn't start picking them up until way late, but that's 19 archery potions. And with archery potions giving us 120% better archery, that's awesome. So Silverhand have attacked Yorvaskr, so we're actually going to sleep before we do that part. Because it's going to want us to, like, it's going to send me and Vilkas off to go fight.
Just stoke the fire.
And retrieve
Take a seat
back
and
the
get cold
fragments of Vuthred.
A fine day to... Sure thing. It's yours for it. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
But I am
Need
tired,
anything else?
so
Just let
we're
me
going
know.
to sleep.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
It's already happened.
You know
There's
what's
nothing
wrong
you can
with
do to
Skyrim these
Oh,
days?
did you need something?
Everyone.
I had a bad time a few years back. I turned to
Here it is.
Yeah.
You're someone who can get things done. I like
The
that.
Silver Hand. Finally had the nerve to attack Yorvaskr. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
These two aren't a problem anymore. These two aren't a problem anymore.
Where have you been? I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack Yorvaskr. We fought them off, but the old man, Godlak, he's dead. No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Yorvaskr will be sung. We will avenge Godlak, and they will know terror before the end.
Alright, so.
It's been a while, Outlander. Looking to unleash some havoc across town.
Children Sarrow is complete. We probably will not be getting him back. Or Cadlic. Okay, now with Vilkas.
Make them believe.
Once we have finished with this portion, and we have beaten, and we basically become we've gone and cured Cadillac and become the harbinger of the companions. Aella will probably be our companion for a little while until, like, for the rest of the main quest line, we'll probably keep Aella the Huntress. I like her because she stays out of the way, like she doesn't get super involved. And since we're super tanky now, we really don't need to have her.
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go?
Dawnstar.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
We're not tired. Actually, let's go ahead and go with here. There's a dragon close by. Oh, there we go. We're cold now. There's a dragon.
Somebody help!
Where are you asking for help? You're Vilcus. You're supposed to be able to fight these things. Where do you run off to? There he is. He's not targeting me. He landed up here on top of the hill, fighting something. Oh, frost troll. Become ethereal is actually really good for dragons, or for werewolves, because you can cast Become Ethereal, or you can shout Become Ethereal, and then start your werewolf transformation if you're surrounded, and that way you don't take damage while you're in the middle of transforming. So it's really helpful. Okay, we're going right up here to Driftshade Refuge. we are. We kill ourselves some silver hands.
We're going to make them pay.
If you're looking for snowberries, if I'm not mistaken, this is the highest concentration of snowberries in the game. So if you ever need snowberries, come check this place out. You'll get plenty. Alright, we should be able to clear this out fairly fast, fairly quickly.
What was that?
Time to finish this!
Someone do something!
Not going to waste too much time looting the place because we really don't have a whole lot of carry space. I mean, we've got everything we need, so like money is no option, or not no object.
Over here!
So we're fairly good. I will hit the chests though, because they sometimes have things other than, like, things that are more worth it. But yeah, like I said, I mean, we just really don't even really need... We don't need anything. Like, we're fairly good.
Someone there?
Before we go down, let's go up here, back up to the room, and we'll sleep for a second. Get 2 hours, wake up refreshed. like I said, we're running through this fairly quickly. We're at that point in the game where it's just everything is going to be very easy for us. Try to avoid that. If you let a guy attack you that many times, it's going to hurt. But
Never should have come here.
wonder if this will work on the werewolf. I tried.
Is someone there? Time to end this.
You won't leave here alive.
Forgot about, could have been gathering hawk feathers from checking their inventories.
Over here.
Oh, I didn't want to grab that. Oh well. That's not what I was looking to do. There we go. Now we've got all the fragments of Wuthrad. Just to see if they have any hawk feathers. That's all I care about. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Like I said, super fast, clear it out, no problems. gonna go werewolf and head south. Ooh, while we're here, we might as well go ahead and make another pass through. I didn't think about this, but we can get our werewolf form a bit farther. Why not, right? It takes a couple extra seconds and we can get it all done, so I'll be right back with you. Alright, so there we go. That should cover us werewolf form all the way back to Whiterun, as well as it gave us two werewolf perks. So, where do we want to put those perks in? We can put... Totem of the Ice Brothers and Totem of the Moon. Or we can go Gorging, heals twice as much health. That one's a must. Savage Feeding, I mean that would allow us to extend it through non-creatures. Yeah, let's do that. Or non-human creatures. So now we can feed off of like vampires and stuff like that. Animals, but it only gives us half as much time, so it doesn't give us a full amount of time. But it should be enough to help us take care of, like, help us extend enough to where we can, like, head home or something like that. This is where that silver hand thing was, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. Can't believe we're already cold. That's crazy. It's also because it's nighttime. It's even colder at night. And we're at 8. So we're just getting started into night. So we'll just run south. Just like we did when we last cleared this place. See, now watch. I'll kill the fox, and then I can feed off the fox. It only extends the time by half, and it only gives you half experience towards werewolf perk. There's a mammoth camp up here. We can stand next to the fire as long as we're careful around the giants. There's no mammoths in this camp, it's just the giants. So I think this might be, no, this isn't the one. Don't mind us, giant, we're just warming up here. There is mammoths here. I believe we're getting ready to pass Cicero and the farm, so we want to swing wide, because there are lots and lots of guards throughout here. Oh, okay. Swing wide so that we don't aggro anybody. Don't want to upset any guards. to our house through the back way. Imperial. Wanted to stop by the house anyway, because we've got another thing that we can do. There we go. Now, wait, let the werewolf form wear off. Okay. Now let's see what we got here. Those on. Got fortify. Where's the fortify smithing potion? There it is. Good. We'll rest till morning. I just want to show you because we actually have not upgraded our armor as high as it can go based off of what we can do. We didn't have the dragon scales to be able to do that. So now that we do, let's go ahead and knock that out. Also, we are going to grab one of our grand soul gems because we're also going to make a... Let's make a second one of smithing. That. Yeah. I should have a Sabriket's tooth on me. We're going to make a second smithing potion. Tooth. There we go. 120%. Because we're going to go ahead and make our dragon bone bow and our arrows, which for the arrows we need... Do we have a wood axe? Hopefully it's out there in the chest out there. I do not have a wood axe. You have 2 firewood. That starts us off. Okay, so we'll grab our dragon bones, our dragon scales, some leather. What do we need for a dragon bone bow? A ebony ingot. Okay. Let's go ahead and smith up a dragon bone bow. And then we'll make up 2 sets of dragon bone arrows. That gives us 50 arrows. Okay. Potions. Fortify smithing. All of our dragon scale armor. Take it even farther up. Boom. Look at that. Now, our dragon scale armor, 392, 174, 174, 188. We were already at the armor cap, but now we're like way at the armor cap. Dragon bone bow does currently 49. We can make that better. simplify snipping. And 189. Now, 189 doesn't seem to be all that great until you go and put on... Now, our Dragonbone Bow does 348. So our axes obviously do more, but the Dragonbone Bow does it at range, which is awesome. Okay, next. We can put back that. We'll keep those, put that away, put those away, that away, that away, those away, that away. Don't need those anymore. Put those inside. And we'll put back, because we don't have a wood axe on us, we'll put back 4. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, that'll be enough once we put the crossbow away. We'll put back 4 of those, that way we have 5 of them on us, and then we can turn those 5 into arrows once we get a wood axe. Could have sworn I had one somewhere. And we've got to enchant this bow. Now the other one we had Chaos and Soul Trap. I don't think we need to do Soul Trap, so we can do Chaos. Because I do want to do Chaos damage. And... absorb health or absorb stamina. Now we've got our axes for absorb health and stamina. Fear only affects level 25. I guess Fiery Soul Trap is the way to go. Chaos and Fiery Soul Trap. Points. 5 seconds. There we go. Oh, I should have named it. Oh well. It's fine. It doesn't need to have a name. It does a lot of damage though, for a bow. It could be more. We could actually enchant archery. Like we could switch over to like archery. Ooh. Nah, not yet. Actually, yeah, let's do it. I didn't think about this. This is actually kind of cool. See if we have any gold ore. We do not. Okay, never mind then. What I was thinking, because I know we have more diamonds, so we can do another gold diamond ring. In here, we have another gold diamond necklace. What we could have done is we could have enchanted basically mirroring ring and necklace for like the dragon scale ring and dragon scale necklace. We could have mirrored that, but with archery as well. So that's basically when we need to switch to an archery focus, and we can switch the rings. And when we need a focus on one-handed, we can switch the ring and necklace. Switch back and forth. And then we call the rings, or the dragon, or the archery rings, the dragon bone ring and necklace, so that they group up with the bow and the favorites. Speaking of favorites, we've got 48 dragon bone arrows. If we can find a wood axe, then we can get that even better. We'll have we'll have over 100. Because we've got 5 dragon bones on us. I don't know if there's a free wood axe in Whiterun.
The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now.
Got some good... I don't claim the finest weapons and armor.
No wood axe.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I know this is a long shot, but you may find one.
We've got some. Take a look. Good doing business with you. Yeah.
He's got one on
I work
him.
for Bellathor, the general goods store.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
Right, so we're gonna go through the funeral for Kodlak, and then we're gonna take a pause on here.
My soul. They say that
We will become the Harbinger is the first thing we do in the next video. So let's come up to the funeral pyre.
Who will start?
I'll do it. before the ancient flame.
We grieve. At this loss, we weep.
We weep. For the fallen,
we shout.
And for ourselves,
we take
our leave. His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
do you have the fragments of Wuthrad still? I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Careful with those. Don't want even more fragments, do we? Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things. I appreciate it.
Go get this fragment and then bring it back to him. I want to end this episode in the Underforge. Before we do this, before we go to the Underforge thing, I do want to get that wood axe, so we're going to run to Riverwood. I'm going to do that off camera because we're already pushing. We're already over 2 hours on this video, so I mean, once I give this back to him.
Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to go. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I went ahead and grabbed the wood axe from Riverwood. Yeah, right here. And then I turned the dragon bones that we had on us into arrows. So we are good to go. Let's get a couple hours of sleep before we do this. Because once we go in to the Underforge, they're going to want to go immediately and go return. Or go
down to the meadery
heal
later.
Cadillac. Go cure Cadillac. So there we go. Refreshed. Now we can go to the Underforge and we're good. 204 on our carry weight. We don't need that anymore. We'll keep that. Got a lot of soul gems that I technically don't need to have on me. It's okay. So, next video, we are going to heal Cadillac, or we're going to turn Cadillac, back into,
Didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilcus.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean.
So we're going to cure Cadillac of lycanthropy by going through East Grimor's 2. That is the next video, at the beginning of the next video. After
did not
that,
care for vengeance.
No, Vargas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We
after
should be
that,
honoring
we
Kodlak,
are going
no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
go do the Shrine of Azura.
It's what he wanted. And he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken, and repaired. Is that... Did you repair the blade? This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Uthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgramor, for Kodlak.
Okay. Wow, they're going that way instead of going out the other way of the Underforge. Alright, anyway, that's the end of that. So, like I said, we'll save here. Next video, we will come up here to Ysgramor's tomb, and we will finish out, well, we will cure Cadillac. Then we will come down, I think it's like right in here. It's either here or over here, to the Shrine of Azura. And we will start that quest line. That'll take us back up to Winterhold. We'll talk to the mage in the inn, and then we will come down here to Illianatos Deep, or whatever, however you say that. Go in there, clear that out, grab the Star of Azura, or Azura Star. Once we have Azura Star, we will come and we will decide, do we want a clean star, a white star, or do we want the black star? Personally, I think the black star is typically more useful, but given that our build isn't like an assassin build or anything like that, like, yeah, we do kill people, but not very often, the white star might be a better option. So we'll take care of that. Once we have finished that, then we will go and start going through the main quest line. We'll drop off all of our soul gems, because with the Azura Star, that's the only one that we're going to need. And then we're going to come up to Ustengrav and complete some more of the main quest line. In the next video, I would like to take on at least Ustengrav, if not Ustengrav and the Thalmor Embassy. So, that will be Ysgramor's tomb, Nalth's Deep, Ustengrav at the very least, and then the Thalmor Embassy if we have extra time. Thank you for joining me. I know this has been a long video. These next couple videos will actually be, all of them, fairly long. Because we're no longer doing the grindy stuff. We're just pure content from here on out. So we're clearing out this game, and we're gonna get through this and complete this build. So I appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much. My name's Arcadian, and this is my Orc Survivalist build. If you guys like the content, please like and subscribe. If you guys would like to see better content in the future, please consider donating to me on Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/Arcadian. Thank you again for joining me. Let's have some fun.